That feeling when you pause long enough to notice the wind moving through a field of tall grass. Not the way we usually see it, a quick blur of motion from a car window. But truly watch it, with the same slow attention you'd give to water flowing over smooth stones. The stalks bend and sway in long, unhurried arcs, each one bowing slightly, then rising again as the breeze passes through them. They don't resist the wind, do they? No blade of grass clings stubbornly to its perfect upright posture. They simply allow the air to move through them, to shape them for a moment, and then they return to themselves, changed but unbroken. It strikes you, doesn't it, that this is how we might move through our own lives. So often, we hold ourselves rigid against the currents of change, bracing for impact instead of trusting the flexibility we were born with. We tense against time, against uncertainty, as if stillness could protect us. But look at the grass. It doesn't stiffen or panic when the wind comes. There's no struggle, no strain, just motion, layered gently over motion. The whole field alive with quiet surrender. Notice how the light shifts as the stems bend, how the sun touches each blade differently as it moves. Some catch the gold for an instant, gleaming like thin strands of silk, while others flicker in the shade before their turn comes. None of them stay illuminated forever. None stay hidden. Isn't that the way of things? Our own moments of brightness come and go, but the field, the broad, whispering expanse of our lives, remains, always changing, always whole. Close your eyes and imagine it. The hush of countless slender stalks brushing against one another. A sound so soft it might just be the earth breathing. There's no urgency here. The grass doesn't rush to straighten itself. Even the wind takes its time, meandering like a thought you can't quite hold on to. Maybe that's the gift of watching this way, not to focus, not to dissect, but to let your attention drift like pollen on the air, settling wherever the moment carries it. What if you let yourself sway just a little? Not collapsing, not uprooting, but bending, allowing the forces around you to pass through you as they do through the grass. Feel the lightness of that. Feel the way resistance melts when you stop treating life like something to withstand and start feeling it as something to move with. The field isn't afraid of the wind. It doesn't question whether it will recover. It simply accepts the touch of the air and responds gracefully, instinctively, as all living things were meant to do. And when the breeze fades, as it always does, the grasses settle slowly, settling not with exhaustion, but with the quiet satisfaction of a dance well danced. They return to their stillness, but it's a different stillness now, charged with the memory of motion. You can almost hear them sighing, can't you? Not a sigh of weariness, but contentment, as if to say, "Ah, that was enough. That was just right." Let that feeling sink into you now. The lightness of release, the relief of not holding on so tight. Even your breath begins to mirror it, rising and falling, unhurried, like the gentle waves of the field. You don't have to figure anything out here. You don't have to solve or plan. Just watch, just breathe, just let the wind pass through you. Isn't it strange how something so simple, a handful of grass, a breath of wind, can remind you of what you've always known, that you too can bend without breaking, that moving with the world is not weakness, but wisdom, that every stirring of the air carries with it the promise of change, and change, after all, is just the world's way of staying alive. So let yourself rest now, like the grasses in the lull between breezes. There's nothing to do, nothing to fix. Just this, the quiet, the dark, the slow and certain knowledge that you are part of the field, part of the wind, part of the endless, patient dance. Let it carry you, let it lull you, let go.